Driving Empire is most likely getting some licensed Chevy cars. Today I'm going to go over the evidence showing that, and I'm also going to show you what Chevy cars could come. But before we do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so in the official Driving Empire Discord server, we can see here, they've sent out some teasers yesterday and today. Now these teasers showcase NASCARs. Now I guess there's a NASCAR event coming this week, which is pretty cool and all, but when I was taking a look at these NASCARs, I realized something. These NASCARs are all one brand. Now usually in NASCAR, you know, there's tons of different types of NASCARs from different brands, but they've only showcased NASCARs from Chevy, leading me to believe they only are gonna have Chevy NASCARs in the game, which makes me think that, well, yes, there's a NASCAR event this week, maybe in future weeks we could be getting a Chevy update, because it doesn't make sense to just get a Chevy NASCAR. And I feel like they would also have to go get permission from Chevy to have the Chevy NASCAR. So if Chevy's allowing them to have the NASCAR, why wouldn't they allow them to have all the other Chevys? Now, Chevy makes a lot of really cool cars in my opinion. We're going to go over in a minute what I think could come. But basically, I think that this is enough evidence to prove that Chevy could be licensed in Driving Empire. I mean, look at that. Chevy badge right there. And we can see all the cars right here are all Chevys in this image. So I think it's safe to assume that the NASCARs that are all Chevys for a reason. It's meaning that we're probably getting Chevys, I think. Okay, so currently in game, there's obviously no licensed Chevys, no Chevys that are unlicensed, just one fake model that's supposed to look like a Camaro, I think. But besides that, we don't have any Chevys. But there's a lot of cool cars that Chevy's been making recently in real life, and of course that they've already had made for a long time in real life that, like, I would love to see in game if they got licensed. So, for example, the Corvette series. Now, there's a lot of really cool Corvettes in real life, but they've recently released the ZR1 version of the C8, and I think that's an absolutely amazing looking car. That would be very good to see in Driving Empire. Now, besides that C8 Corvette, there's also tons of other models like the Corvette Z06 C8 version, the normal C8 version, and then they also have the whole, you know, C7 model lineup, the C6 models. There's just so many different Corvettes that could be added. Those are personally some of my favorite cars that Chevy makes. But they also make Camaros. Now, there's a lot of Camaro models. The base model, the Super Sport, the ZL1 or R1. I don't know what it is. Chevy's got a lot of names that start with Z for their cars. But basically, they have a lot of really cool Camaro models that we could see in the game. And we're already getting the NASCAR version confirmed this Friday. So, I feel like it's very reasonable to expect some of those to come in the game for sure. But what else could we get besides, you know, Chevy Camaros and Corvettes? They gotta have something else to add. Chevy makes one more set of vehicles that they could add in the game. You know, Chevy makes some pretty nice trucks. Obviously, you know, Driving Empire isn't a huge truck game. I mean, we can just go in my inventory, take a little look. You only see like 1, 2, 3 trucks. Keep scrolling. I've only seen like 3 trucks while being in my inventory. I'm sure there's like, there we go, 4. But like, there's really not that many trucks in this game. There's probably less than 10 total. So, you know, it would be really nice if we could get some Chevy trucks in here. I feel like that would add a lot more, you know, diversity to all the vehicles in game. We could get some more trucks in here. Alright, now I don't know if this one's exactly possible because it's kind of an older vehicle that Chevy made, but I feel like the classic Chevy Impalas are really, really cool. And also the classic Camaros, the classic, I think they're called Cheveys or something. All those classic Chevys are really, really cool vehicles in my opinion. I don't see why they couldn't add them, besides the fact that they're kind of old. I don't know if Chevy like doesn't want old cars added or shown, but I think it's a piece of Chevy's history that should be showcased in game. So, you know, maybe that we could get some of those older vehicles in game as well. That could be really nice. But that's kind of all the stuff I know so far at the moment. You know, those are all the vehicles I would like to see them add if they were to add Chevys. But yeah, that's everything for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like in this video. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe, ring the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Check out the video on screen here. YouTube thinks you'll like it, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.